In 1960, the Minneapolis Lakers packed up their bags and the team relocated to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. And since, they have become one of the greatest franchises in basketball. But why? Why did the Minneapolis Lakers move to Los Angeles? The Lakers franchise started in the 1946-47 season in the National Basketball League, but not as the Lakers. They started as the Detroit Gems, who went 4-40 in their only season in existence before being sold. Ben Berger and Morris Chalfin purchased and relocated the team to Minneapolis in 1947 for $15,000. Berger and Chalfin changed the name of the team to the Lakers, as Minnesota is known as the land of 10,000 lakes. Since the franchise finished at the bottom of the NBL the previous season, it was awarded the first overall pick in the NBL draft, which they used to select George Mikan, who quickly turned the franchise around. Along with Jim Pollard and Herm Schaefer, the Lakers won the 1947-48 NBL championship, although this doesn't get counted towards official NBA records. Following that season, the team moved to the Basketball Association of America. The Lakers won the 1949 BAA Finals, and that summer, the BAA would merge with the NBL, and the two would create the National Basketball Association. The Lakers would win 4 of the first 5 NBA championships, with Mikan being the star of the show. However, Mikan retired at the age of 29, the cause being a combination of injuries and wanting to spend time with his family. And Mikan's retirement would play a large role in the Lakers' move to Los Angeles. The Lakers would be up and down following Mikan's retirement, finishing with a losing record twice and making the conference finals once. But in 1957-58, they won a league-worst 19 games, which gave them the first overall pick in the draft, which they would use to select Elgin Baylor. In the following season, which was their last in Minnesota, they finished 33-39, but still made it to the NBA Finals, where they were swept by the Boston Celtics. So the team just came off a surprise run to the finals, and they had a young star in Baylor. So why move to the West? Well, the reason was a common one. As previously mentioned, Mikan's retirement played a large role. Because of his retirement, attendance plummeted, and in their last season, despite making the finals, their attendance had dropped 45% from the previous season. But let's turn back the clock a bit to fully understand the move. Back in 1957, the Lakers were sold to a group of investors led by Bob Short, who by 1958 would own 80% of the team. But the Lakers were in a grave financial situation. They even had to be put on financial probation, and that if they didn't meet ticket sale requirements met by the NBA, they would be at risk of being bought out by the league and moved. While their main arena was the Minneapolis Auditorium, many scheduling conflicts led to the Lakers bouncing around a lot. That led to poor ticket sales, and poor ticket sales led to inadequate finances. Minneapolis Tribune columnist Dick Collum wrote, "We must face the fact that the Lakers did not have a fair chance here. They were denied suitable facilities. It was nobody's fault, only a lacking of suitable facilities. On a comparison of facilities alone, the move is justified." And so, Short moved the team out to the City of Angels in the summer of 1960. But why Los Angeles specifically? There were a couple of things that gave Short the confidence that a team could operate in LA. The Lakers had played a few neutral site games on the West Coast and drew good attendance. On February 1st, 1960, the Lakers played the 76ers in Los Angeles, a game that drew over 10,000 fans. 3 weeks later, the Lakers played the St. Louis Hawks on back-to-back nights, and prior to the event, Short said, "A large turnout on successive nights would put Los Angeles number 1 on the list of a new home for the Lakers if and when we decide to move." And after that 2-game stint with the Hawks, Short told the Los Angeles Examiner, "In Minnesota, we are averaging 1,500 people a night. In 2 games in Los Angeles, we had 15,261. If the league gives us permission, it is altogether possible and not unlikely that we will be operating in Los Angeles next season." The other factor, 2 teams proved that sports franchises could be successful on the West Coast. The Giants and Dodgers moved to San Francisco and Los Angeles respectively in 1958 and showed that sports teams could find success out west, especially after the Dodgers won the World Series in 1959. And so, Short moved the team to Los Angeles, playing their first few seasons at the Los Angeles Memorial Sports Arena. But why didn't they change their name after moving? Even though there aren't that many lakes in the City of Angels, the league felt that the name had historical significance, as the Lakers were the first true dynasty in the NBA's short history. Also, Short just didn't feel that a name change was necessary, and so the Lakers moniker was kept. Prior to their first season in LA, the Lakers had the first overall pick in the 1960 draft. And with that pick, They selected future Hall of Famer Jerry West. With West and Baylor, the Lakers would make the finals 7 times in their first 10 seasons in LA, although they won none of them. They won their first championship in LA in 1972, defeating the New York Knicks in 5 games. Short would sell the team in 1965 to Jack Kent Cooke for a then league record amount of $5.175 million, and Cooke would then sell the team for $67.5 million in 1979 to Jerry Buss. And as we all know, under Buss, the Lakers would become one of the most iconic sports franchises in the world.